battle number 10 on June 7th. This is the German counterattack in the northern half of the pocket, where the Germans were kicked out the previous day, in our last video for instance, by the Russians. They were kicked out of Ponyri, P-O-N-Y-R-I. I say that because I don't know how to pronounce it, so I spell it out, and hopefully I'll even put it up in text when we make the video. This is kind of the turning point now of the battle, where the Germans got their butt kicked the previous day by the famous Russian counterattack that happened on the 6th of July. And now they are heading into the same location. Many of you will notice this is not the same map because the maps are randomly generated and I can't always get the same map. I can kind of do this trick where you log in, log out, log in, log out till you get the map you want, but it takes forever to do that. Also with me I have Knightwire, who helped me in the last battle, but he literally got so terrified as the Russian player he disconnected halfway through the game. Hopefully, because now we're Germans and we're using all the best Farfignugan kit, he will feel like he didn't really disconnect, he got disconnected, to be fair. And if you'd like to introduce yourself, buddy?
Yes, hi. Today I am Von Knightwire,
That's right.
instead of Comrade Knightwire, so looking forward to that.
So we're looking at the map. I have zoomed the map all the way in, and we are in the west center edge, and the game is paused right now, so we can't see where the enemy's coming from, but I suspect they will come along the western edge, the eastern edge. We will see arrows and we'll keep an eye out for that. My initial thought, and this is up for debate because Von Knightwire will be doing the brunt of the attacking, of taking that center objective, and then we can decide which one to take after that once we've secured that. What do you think?
Sure. I think one of the things we're going to have to watch out for here is they are going to mostly be counterattacking from the north and northeast.
Okay.
So they're going to be at our backs as we go to try to assault the other two.
Well, I have the perfect plan for that. I think you're probably right. We'll see when the arrows show on the map as we hit play. But I can take my two Tiger 1s, which I'm controlling two Tiger 1s. And I also have a half track with a quad of 2 centimeter quad, 2 centimeter flat gun, which we like to refer to as the budget whirlwind. I will hold that center objective and face left or northeast, and while you go and clean out the other areas. That sounds like you're doing a lot of the heavy lifting, and with the famous reputation that Von Knightwire has for kicking ass in this game.
Yes. This would not be a problem for Von Knightwire, of course.
You sound like you're Italian. I think you were trying an accent.
That's because of my strong American monolingual culture.
Monolingual. Can we say that word when it's like 18, PG-18?
Oh, who knows? It's a day-to-day thing. What's can be said in that? What can't be. So.
Okay, so also I should mention on this time in the battle, we had some very unique capabilities on the German side. We had the Ferdinand, which was the heavy tank destroyer with that famous 88 on a Tiger II chassis, the Porsche chassis that never got used. They put into the tank destroyer, which we now call the Ferdinand. And we have the 505 heavy tank battalion represented by me, von Saxon. Actually, it does sound kind of German. Von Saxon. And I will be operating the Tiger 1s, and I'll be taking the left side of the formation, I think, and holding the left side of the middle objective. And then we also have Panthers. There were one of the reasons that this battle was delayed originally by Hitler was to get both Panzer battalions, the 51st and 52nd Panther Battalion, into play as much as possible with their secret weapons and their wonder weapons to win World War II. And they did a very bad job, actually. They actually barely crewed and trained the Panther battalions. So when they got there, they had great equipment, good medium tank, arguably one of the best medium tanks in the world, depending which way you look at that. But they had poorly trained men fighting in them. Anyway, with that said, I'm going to hit unpause and we are going to advance, set up a defensive perimeter, pull in the rest of our resources, and create an enjoyable video for you.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, we're back live again. So I'm going to push to the left side. You might want to have, well, I'll let you decide what you want to do with your forces, but I would suggest that you place and keep the Panzerjäger, Tiger, Ferdinands on the left side of your formation because they're going to do better defensive than they will do offensive. If that makes sense.
It's pretty hilarious when I'm going to be using my Panthers as my scout tanks.
Yeah, we are limited in this game in what forces we can have, so.
No, that's fine. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I'll get some infantry up here to suss out any interlopers, and then move up my my guns.
Well, just to remind everybody, this is the counter battle from the previous battle that we just did. And this one is to retake Ponyri. I love that. It's a very cool looking. Okay, I'm done. That's a very cool clip taken from the front. Everything's shooting really, and we got some of the best equipment available to Germans in the game. We are really close to that center objective, but it's a lot further away on the map.
Yeah, we're virtually on top of it.
We are. We're at a point count of 68 right now, and we need 80 for the artillery drop to come in. Or I can give you infantry right now if you want it.
No, I'm content to wait. We're still clearing some stuff out here. I actually lost one of my cool infantry guys here, unfortunately.
I have Lieutenant Robert Melman spotting for us on the left haystack by your left-hand Ferdinand. And Melman is a veteran of this campaign and also the Prelude to Stalingrad campaign.
Oh yeah, I see him. Reposition one of my Ferdinands here, and then is that pretty much where you're going to be with your Tigers?
I'm going to push left a little bit. I'll just wait for you to cross to the right.
Yeah.
I'm going to push left past your Panther.
I would never ever want to come under fire these AA guns. Holy mackerel.
I know those quad 20s are just devastating.
I saw a medium tank going east on the road in front of the two objectives, or the road on the along the two objectives.
Okay.
And then I also see, looks like there's a rocket truck here.
I think somebody just killed it.
Oh, you're right. Good.
Just building some defenses for the artillery park, which can hit both objectives from here. It might even be able to hit the third one.
Okay.
What would be a really good idea in this game, I think, would be to add a scale on the map, so you could, like, we're right on top of that objective. This is a small map, and I didn't understand that when we dropped in. I mean, the tanks literally arrived into action right away. Oh, nice, nice. That Ferdinand absolutely cored that T-70. Might have been your Panther, I guess.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Those guys.
Moving the sniper up. I'm going to try and put a barrage. Oh, I need to take my resupply truck and resupply my Nubelwerfer. Apparently they came in without being reloaded.
Oh no.
I thought I checked everything as well. I thought I went through every piece of equipment. Well, my field gun has got ammo, so that could start saturating the target. Although I don't think there's much left in there.
I don't either. Is there going to be? Do you have any additional infantry or officer to give me?
I do. I can give you pretty much a little bit of everything now. So, scout infantry. Spare tank crew. You have the most of the infantry, so I'll give you the tank crew. Sorry, the most of the tanks. Oh, that was devastating. I only have one officer for some reason. I'll give you Melman. I've got the sniper.
Oh. I don't know. You
Don't
sure?
get him killed. I'll cry if you get him killed.
Oh, he's dead now for sure.
You don't have to deliberately shoot him. Okay, so I'm going to shift fire. Oh no, there's infantry there. I'm launching a rocket attack from a Nobelwerfer on the middle objective.
That's single rocket.
It's kind of disappointing. I'm not sure why they're taking so long to shoot. I'm also giving you an ammunition trailer. Okay, let's try this again. Although there's nobody there to kill anymore. F6, right on the flag. F6, right on the flag. Oh, they're reloading. And it's taking forever to reload, but I can see the reload bar now.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Well, I'll move the Panthers up, the Tigers, I should say, up slightly.
Yeah, I think we can save that barrage for the next objective if you want.
Yeah, I just need you to move out a little bit before I start firing artillery because I'm worried that I'll hit you.
Well, I shouldn't be nowhere near any objective at the moment.
Well, the arc, really, of the rocket. Oh, damn it, where's that coming from? And they kill him with the plane, I think.
Yeah, Mark.
Yep, plane's on the way.
He was not accurate.
The Luftwaffe still has a little bit of teeth left. The 6th day into the campaign, according to research, they started to run into supply problems. No supply problems were generated by Russian partisans behind the lines. I thought that was an interesting but very realistic fact.
Well, it's something they armies frequently had to deal with, right?
Yeah, all the way back to the Roman times and possibly before that. I'm going to dig a mortar pit kind of behind your left-hand panther, I think. That'll put it in range of... Okay. Dig mortar pit down here in the dirt. I see a big gun. Oh, a big Russian gun. We're going to use some air on that as well. Just waiting for it to stop. I think... Oh, I should have tracked him, but it didn't. Actually, I'm going to call off the Air Force and let the tanks core him.
Oh.
Yep, they got him.
Another gun.
Do you see where? Oh, a gun just got knocked out on that road.
Yeah, that's where it was.
Okay.
There's another tank coming from this direction. Oh, there's another rocket truck up over here.
The Luftwaffe is on the way.
Hang on, he's moving.
Yeah, I see that one waiting for him to stop, and the T-34 behind him.
Yep, I should be able to get the T-34. Oh, the truck's coming right on in, so...
Yeah, I think the boys killed that truck already. I'm calling off the Luftwaffe.
Yep.
Or rather, von Saxon is calling off the Luftwaffe.
Oh my. Oh!
Oh, hello.
Here you go.
That's a lot of reinforcements coming from that side. I'm definitely going to hit that with some Luftwaffe now before they move. The Tigers are engaging. Both Tigers turned to face the threat. Nice. Okay, I'm going to move an engineer team up to your Ferdinand.
Yep, he's going to park it right here.
So I'll use him as cover if you can move him forward just a little bit.
The one in the objective?
Yeah, just like 5-10 feet forward. I'm going to have somebody dig a tank in placement right behind him.
So that this one has shot here. Just barrel
Get
deflate.
that T-34, that's what you were built for, buddy. Kill him.
There we go. That's as far forward as I'm going, so.
Yeah, and he can back up into the trench behind him once it's finished.
Oh yeah, get your counterattack coming from there.
we're doing rather well here, I think. Although I'm seeing a lot of white arrows coming on.
Yeah.
So this is representative of the battle quite well, because there's a lot of T-34s out there. Fortunately, most of them are dead. Getting smacked from somewhere. Right in front of you, there's a T-34 on the hill.
Yeah, I can't hit him because the tank right in front of me.
See if I can get a bit of pressure off the Tigers onto him. Oh wow, there's a lot of German infantry coming. Sorry, Russian infantry. I forget which side I'm playing on. Bounce around in the campaign like this.
I think we got them in a nice cross. Yeah, they're good. That's good.
There you go, you're pulling them back into that now, right? Perfect. And that's right on the top of the little crest that's there, so you should be in a good position, elevated, so you can see everything.
Yep. I think you did put it in a good spot here.
Thank you. I'm also sticking behind that Ferdinand a mortar. That'll help suppress that infantry.
Holy mac.
Yeah, there's a lot. This feels more like a hardcore battle.
That Ferdinand's taking a pounding. There's a gun up here that's a nuisance. Right here.
Air is on the way. Well, that's that 76mm anti-tank gun. That's nasty.
Yeah, it's pounding the front of the Ferdinand.
And good night, bud.
Oh my, that was a big one.
Yeah, it was. I had two 109s and two ME-110s, and 110s dropped a big round. And move that over there.
Okay.
Back here out the way.
This is looking good over here, so I'm going to face a little more attention over to the south.
I'm going to see if I can hit that bottom right objective with the artillery.
Yeah, perfect.
Just gave them the F6 order. They're turning. Oh! Wow, that's rocking the world.
That was a good barrage.
Wow, I like it. So we've hit a very magic point right now that we're holding our left-hand objective like we said we would, and you're getting ready to isolate that bottom left-hand objective. Or
Yeah,
I think E for Echo.
I think I can push in on that. Push in on it and take it. That Nebelwerfer barrage you put on that was devastating.
I know, right? That's so horrifying. Can you imagine being on the receiving end of that?
No, I can't. It's no.
Well, I think I have range on that final objective now.
Yeah, don't Don't put anything into Echo.
Okay, I'm going to shoot at D for dog.
Yep, perfect.
Though it's still got a reload time. I'm going to move a gun, an artillery piece, down into the stream by that abandoned mortar pit that I made. Because I think we're going to encounter some artillery a little later on when we take the final objective.
Roger that. I see a minefield. Yeah, right in this area here. Oh. Oh, there's a gun back there. Big one. Right here.
Seen. Get some artillery on that. If I've got range. F6. I do have range, but it's going to take a while to hit that. F6. Left click. Guys were legging it with the artillery gun, and now they've had to stop and aim at that site.
Yep, I got it. I'm gonna keep marking it until you're ready.
First round incoming.
All right.
Yeah, definitely got some of the crewmen. Oh, he's shooting back at us too.
Mm-hmm. Second objective is taken.
Nice, good job. Panther looks very stoic there. You can get a good angle with the flag flying and everything.
Oh, I have engineering assets. I have Knightwire. I forgot about that.
Yep. This battle group is a little bit better put together, or it feels better put together.
Yeah.
Enemy planes, move everything.
Did you say enemy planes?
That's the warning I just got.
Oh, I saw enemy mines.
Oh, maybe that was it. Sorry, I panic easily.
That you do.
Now, something that bothers me about this game that they don't seem to have fixed is the fact that the Russians are using Panzerfaust 60s with their infantry teams. And I think they were German, not Russian.
Maybe they're representing captured equipment.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah.
Oh,
I like that.
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I certainly do steal that with every chance I can get. So in about a minute and a half, there'll be another barrage on that rear objective D.
Okay. I'm gonna pull my Panther and Able to the south.
Okay. Here comes the attack.
Jeez.
21 centimeter noble worth of slaughter.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I'm putting the ammo truck back next to him. Our plan seems to be paying off.
Not too shabby.
Set some defenses in the Echo. Oh, you having him clear the minefield?
Yeah, I want to see. I don't want to hit anything.
Ah, that's nice. I've got video footage of that.
Can't tell you how many infantry I have lost to these mixed AP-AT minefields.
They're so effective, and that's exactly the smart place to put that. I've noticed that the AI does that now. They put the minefield in an intelligent spot rather than just somewhere random. That's a great picture. That is such an intelligent place to place a minefield. It's scary, man. I've got some video footage of it right now. Okay, back to my forces. Something that's an interesting detail which kind of makes me chuckle because it looks mildly inappropriate. It's when a Panzerjäger Tiger fires, they throw the empty brass correctly out of a porthole in the back.
Oh, I've seen that, yes.
Looks like it's pooping. It just I know that's immature of me, but it makes me chuckle every time I see it. I've never seen it come out the back of a tiger or the back of a panther, which does have a round port on the back of a panther and tiger, kind of on the loader's side at the back for it to happen. I've never seen that. That would be a cool detail to add if the developers ever watch my YouTube. Which I'm sure they don't, because there's other better, more successful YouTube stuff. He said trying to be noble about it, but not failing horribly.
Oh,
I know, right?
I'm sure one of the developers at some point has seen your video.
Or at least had a good laugh. So I'm going to tell the Nibelwerfer to stop shooting at that target. I think it's that last time I didn't see any kills.
I didn't either, and I think I'm ready to go get it.
See, you're repairing a T-34.
That counterattack from the northeast, that was a couple. There was a couple very strong counterattacks there.
And they did the wave attack of infantry too, which is very appropriate for Russians.
Yeah. Luckily, I had moved that squad up there that you gave me that was pretty heavily armed. So that was nice. Help out the Ferdinand and your Tiger.
Get some video footage of you capturing the T-34 right now.
That's
Much better angle. There we go. As with every kind of photography, light is everything. So just flipping around to the sunny side of the tank with the German flag and the Ferdinand and the Quad 20 and everything lit up so well by the sunlight.
Nice. So she's fired up. She's going to turn around right now.
Enhance the engineer. We're smart enough to get out of the way.
Yep. All right. We're going in.
Do it.
Melman, get in there. It's like, yeah, I see it.
So I think it's the movie Madagascar where Melman's the giraffe.
Yeah. Is it Melman? Yeah.
That's what I think of every time I say his name. Von Knightwire controlling Lieutenant Melman captures the final objective. Dun dun dun. Actually a cool shot capturing the objective right now with the Panther and the T-34 sitting right there. And the dead Russian bodies around you. The Russians actually just got a skin upgrade here just a couple of months ago, so they look pretty cool right now.
Are they continuing to model those up differently?
Yeah, so apparently somebody works on the models, the skins, on a regular basis, or at least ways they designate time to get that done, because there's been a few skin upgrades coming out over the years that look really cool. I'm hoping they get the Brit uniforms right. I'd love to see the Para and the Airborne Glider uniforms in the Denison smocks, which are the classic kind of camouflage smock with the wool collar and wool cuffs. Hope that comes out in the update.
I hope you're right about the desert part of that. That would be fun. Totally different layout.
I would love to see it, and then you can have the Italians. Oh, here we go, folks. We win victory on our first battle of the 4th day of the campaign, where we have retaken the town of Ponyri, or at least in this part, a small part of it, with the Tiger Ones, the Panthers, and the Ferdinands, and some pretty good artillery support. I hope you've enjoyed that game. I certainly did. Thank you very much, Von Knightwire.
You are quite welcome, Von Saxon.
And that's all we got, folks. I'm going to close the video here, and we'll do the actual salvage off screen. Peace out, love and hugs.
Saxon hopes you enjoyed this episode. For more content like it, please support the channel by hitting the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Let us hear your feedback and leave a comment too. Thanks for watching.